Hello, welcome back to Just Smell Better, the best fragrance channel in the world. I know I said next video was a Game of Spades ranking video with the tier list, but I could not wait to film this video. I just got these new fragrances delivered to my door. We got By Kilian Moonlight in Heaven, we got Vodka on the Rocks, and we got the hyped up Guerlain Lhomme Ideal Extreme. You guys don't know how long I've been waiting to get these By Kilian fragrances, bro. Like I've been waiting so long, but you know, with all the new releases and me wasting my money, I couldn't afford this. So finally, I got these ones, and I've been trying to get this Guerlain for like a year and a half. So without further ado, let's start unboxing these hyped up fragrances. Let's start with By Kilian Vodka on the Rocks. Now, obviously, By Kilian is famous for the liqueur collection with angel share and all the flankers, but I wanted to showcase something a little bit more different, a little bit more unique, and a summer freshie from By Kilian. Let's see what Vodka on the Rocks is all about. Super expensive, by the way. I believe for a 50 milliliter bottle, it was like $220, which is a horrible deal, but I had to get it, bro. It was finally time. I had to pick it up. I had to risk my money. It feels so small on my hand. Here we have By Kilian Vodka on the Rocks. Vodka on the Rocks, here we go. Man, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I am not a drinker. I don't drink any alcohol, but I like the way some alcohol can smell like, and this smells like straight up vodka, which I don't know how they did that. This smells like a more classy, elegant version of something that I love very, very much, which is Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. I get like a bunch of ambroxan and like just a bunch of aldehydes, whatever that is. Like, if you recognize that smell, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It feels like it is sparkling out of your skin, and you just smell fresh and clean out the shower, but with a little bit more woodiness in here. I believe the woodiness comes from sandalwood, and I think it also has rose. I am not sure. To me, the best way I can describe this in normal words is vodka on the rocks. It smells super nice though, super nice. You would think this is a complicated scent. Maybe it is, you know, maybe it is, but to me, it just smells super mass appealing, really easy to wear. Yeah, I'm for sure going to get a compliment or two, hopefully. Just imagine the most elegant freshie you've ever smelled. Like, sometimes I find it hard to wear freshies for like date nights or special occasions because they feel childish or you feel out of place, you know. Freshies are usually like for the gym in my experience, so this is one of these freshies that I would feel super confident wearing to a date night, maybe wearing to like a wedding when it's hot outside and you got a suit on. So I cannot wait to wear Vodka on the Rocks and maybe dress it up a little bit. Hopefully the performance is good because the smell is amazing, so I don't want to decrease points because the performance sucks. Out of 10, I'm gonna give it like a 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, hopefully the performance doesn't disappoint because first impressions, first smell, absolutely beautiful. Next though, let's take a break from our By Kilian fragrances. Let's unbox the hyped up Guerlain Lhomme Ideal Extreme. So for this one, I did have the Guerlain Lhomme Ideal Eau de Parfum, and recently I got the Guerlain Lhomme Ideal Cologne Forte, which was amazing, but people have always been recommending me the Extreme version, so hopefully you guys are right. Hopefully this one's the best one. These are the videos that I really enjoy making, by the way. Like, as much as I love getting all the new fragrances, sometimes I just want to have enough time to buy what I actually want to buy and the fragrances that are actually like in my wish list. And this one has been on my wish list for a while. Hopefully it doesn't let me down. Here we go, first impressions. Let's see what it's all about. Whew. Ooh, man, that's amazing. Dang, I've been missing out on a beautiful scent for such a long time. Right away, a big improvement to the Eau de Parfum of this cologne. I don't even know what it improves, but it improves a lot. It just smells way better. The original one was kind of a little bit too like sweet. I don't know, I kind of liked it, but I didn't really like pull it out compared to my other fall scents. This one stands out with like a little bit more fruitiness, a little bit more of that like blast of alcohol tobacco in the opening. Smells super classy and mature and grown up. I do get the similar almond that was in the EDP. I don't know if it's almond, but it's some sort of a nutty smell. But But I also saw that this one has plum in there, which I'm assuming is what gives it that sweetness, that fruitiness that I do enjoy. Yeah, bro, it just smells really woody, smoky. Kind of comes across also like an alcohol, like a type of vodka or booze. I wouldn't know anything about that. Again, I don't drink, but I do get that sort of vibe. I'm assuming it's basically all tobacco. You know, what I'm smelling is the tobacco in there, which I do like tobacco in my fragrances, but sometimes it can be a little too much. I feel like this one is a perfect blend, and I don't know why. Like, I didn't plan this video. They just kind of arrived at the same time. It kind of fits the vibe of Vodka on the Rocks, just a little bit more winter-ish, a little bit more for fall. Yeah, just a little bit more warm, sweeter, a little bit less synthetic and projecting and jumping out of your skin, a little bit more closer to the skin. I love it a lot. I cannot wait for fall now. Like, I know we're barely getting to summer, but I cannot wait for fall to wear this bad boy in the cold. So Guerlain Lhomme Ideal Extreme, you guys were correct, and I'm glad I listened to your recommendation finally. I'm gonna give this one right away like a 9 out of 10. I absolutely love it, and I think it's gonna be one of my favorites. Hopefully it jumps into the top 10 in my whole collection. And the final one, complete blind buy by Kilian. We got Moonlight in Heaven. I don't know why I bought this one. I got no idea what it's gonna smell like. I just wanted to like complete my By Kilian Freshie collection, so hopefully it's a banger. I will say the presentation for these By Kilian fragrances are pretty cheap. Like, if you're paying $250 for these fragrances, I don't know. I think I expect a little bit more. These boxes feel super cheap, like pure plastic, but I don't really care about that. Let's see what Moonlight in Heaven has to offer. It does look exactly the same as Vodka on the Rocks. This one, I'm going to spray it on my hand. Let's see what it's all about. Ooh, okay. This one's a lot more interesting. Very different than what I expected. I don't know why. I got a bunch of like fruitiness, kind of got like a cocktail type of vibe. Like if you add some tahini in there, some chili pepper. It smells like salty lemon. Like if you're eating a lemon and you put some salt, like sometimes I have a headache and my mom gives me like a piece of lemon and with some salt in there. Kind of smells like that. It does smell a little bit more tropical now, like coconut maybe? Coconut, mango, just a bunch of tropical fruits all in one. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of this smell, but it smells interesting for sure. I don't know if I can classify this as like a blue fragrance, green fragrance. I believe this one's just gonna be like a sweet tropical fragrance. Don't think when I say tropical like a Le Beau Le Parfum or a Calache Island or like a Valentino Purple Melancholia. It's not that sweet and synthetic. This is more of like a fresher, creamier type of tropical vibe. Not my favorite. I'm gonna say probably my least favorite from this whole session. I think it could have been done better. At least right now it smells a little bit faint. I'm kind of struggling to smell it, and it might lean a little bit feminine when it dries down, so I'm not gonna hate on it just yet because like I said, it smells really faint that I can't judge it properly. But maybe I'm trying to convince myself that I like it so I don't have to think about the fact that I wasted $250. But I don't know. We'll see how it performs, how it develops throughout the days or throughout the time. So right now, my least favorite one, I'm gonna give this one first impressions like a 6.5 out of 10, considering the price tag too. It's not bad though, it's getting better and better. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10 for Moonlight in Heaven. I expected a little bit more, but I can't complain. There we go, some amazing new fragrances. I'm really happy with these two new ones. I feel like at this point in my collection, it's hard to get excited about something new, and especially hard to get excited about something that I want to wear. Vodka on the Rocks is something that I want to wear. It's just a twist on my favorite DNA of all time, Fierce Percival, so I love it very much. And this one, I'm gonna have to wait a few months because right now it's really hot, but I cannot wait to pull it out. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like I said, if you want to sample these fragrances, smellbettersamples.com. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Just smell better.